aware when anything goes wrong with any of our worldly possessions. For example, something goes wrong with our car or telephone or computer, we're very concerned and we take care of it right away. But when something goes wrong inside us, we let it go. Many times we are not even aware of it. So, since we don't pay attention, we are not aware of it, there's nothing we do about it. Think about even the outer body. When something goes wrong with the outer body, our hands, our feet, any other part of the body, or we have temperature, cold, we run to the doctor. We take care of it right away. We know what to do. But when something happens to our emotional health, where we're feeling sad, we're feeling low energy, we are not feeling very happy, we're feeling lonely, we're wounded, we're hurting inside, we don't do anything because we really don't know what to do. When something goes wrong with our car, we know what to do. Either we know what to do or we know where to take it to auto mechanic and get it fixed. But when something goes wrong inside, when my mind is in pain, when I am experiencing low esteem, low energy, I let it go because I don't know what to do, how to fix it. So yogic science teaches us, learn the mechanism. My child, that you must know how to fix that problem. Do not postpone it. Everybody teaches us that it is not good to hurt others. So we know that fact. Don't give pain to anyone, do not hurt anyone. But one thing we don't know, that it's not good to live in pain, to take pain from people and situations is also not a very good thing. We only do it one way. We have learned not to hurt others. We've learned not to give pain to anybody, but we have not learned that it's equally bad to receive pain, to allow situations and people to cause pain and live that pain and not do anything about it. That is also wrong because that affects our health, mental and physical health, which attracts disease that takes our happiness away. Most of the times we will find that our happiness is very conditional. We always feel in our daily life that if something happens that I wished for, then only I will be happy. Or if so and so changes or behaves the way I expect him or her to behave, I will be happy. So our happiness is very conditional and it depends upon other people and other situations. When things go according to my expectation, I'm in a complete state of happiness. But when things don't go according to my expectation, I'm in the state of pain, sadness. So it's very conditional. It's not in my hands. And I have to pay consequences. I become the victim of every situation. So what happens when my happiness is controlled by other people or other situations? Then I tend to start depending upon people or situations, isn't it? I am creating the dependency that so long so and so continues to do this, I am going to be happy. I'm dependent upon that person, but when that doesn't happen, my happiness goes away. So with dependency comes the fear of loss. Tomorrow, if I don't have that particular thing, or if I don't have that particular person in my life, I will not be able to stay independent, because my happiness is dependent upon so many things, so many people, so many situations. It's very conditional. So it's very important to understand that if I'm unhappy, it causes dependency, it brings fear, lot of fear of loss in my life, it develops insecurity, and all of that affects my productivity, and overall it affects my health. So what to do? We have to make sure that every day as we are doing the outer businesses, one thing for sure, that I don't get disturbed. Whatever I'm doing from morning till evening time, I have to be very conscious and aware that nothing disturbs me even for a minute. If it does, right away switch the thought. Take that painful negative thought and transform it to something very joyful, so that it doesn't stay in my mind for very long time, so that the pain doesn't continue. And to create that happiness, I really don't have to do much. I just have to be aware. I have to work on my mind. I just have to be aware as I'm doing things in my daily routine, that inside my being stays happy, that I'm thinking positive, I'm in a state of happiness. That's all. But now, mind you, there are two things that take our happiness away. Very important to be aware of these things in life. First thing is our expectations. It depletes us. It depletes our mental energy when we start expecting things from people. Because when my son does not get A+, I am going to be sad. When my spouse didn't bring flowers on my birthday, I am going to be sad. My happiness is in the hands of so many loved ones and so many strangers also. When I'm at my work and my colleague didn't wish me happy birthday, I'm sad. Do you see? My happiness is in the hands of so many people. So, can I really stay happy? So, expectations. Yogic science teaches us, only expect from your own self. Take your focus away from everyone and put it on you. Expect from your own self that do things, create such discipline in your life that increases your inner strength, inner peace, inner balance, and therefore inner happiness. So first thing is expectations. The moment we change the thought in our mind that I am not expecting anything from anyone, if someone does it, great. If world doesn't do it for me, I'm still a very happy soul, because happiness is my nature. I'm born with that natural state. It's in me. I don't have to do anything to create happiness. It's ingrained in me. Second thing is being judgmental. All day we are being judgmental about other people, that so and so is like this. We don't accept people the way they are. We want them to be exactly the way we picture them. So we don't accept them, and we think in our mind that we will be happy when he or she changes. When my spouse starts doing this, then only I'll be happy. Till then, he's doing everything wrong, and I'm continuously going to be sad about it. So, when we accept people the way they are, allow them to progress with their own speed. We have no power to change change anyone. We only have power to change ourselves. So then, when we accept people the way they are, we are empowering them. We work with them with the empowering energy, and positive energy starts to flow through us. But when we expect things from others, that's when we cause disturbance in us. Very important. So, what should we do? We must check every hour as we are working. In the outer world, we have a game plan. We have to have the similar game plan for our inner being, that as I am doing outer responsibilities, taking care of my things, I want to make sure that my being is in a state of happiness, that there is stability, there is balance, there is peace, so that I am not shaken. I am not saying, let me just make myself very clear. When I say stay happy all the time, that means when good things happen to me, I should be very excited. But I'm not saying when challenging situations come to me that I must be jumping. No. What I mean to say is when challenging situations come to me, then I should stay balanced, that I have that inner stability where I do not go in the downward syndrome, that I don't go deep in depression, that I still stay very balanced, that I'm able to focus on that situation and become part of the resolution of that problem and not become the victim of that problem. And that is how I retain my happiness from moment to moment to moment. These are very simple things, small, simple lessons, but when we bring them in our life, they do wonders. Nobody can take our smiles away from us. Now, yogic science teaches us how to be in that state where I stay balanced. So we have two choices. Either we work with human power, worldly power, and continue to go up and down. When people praise us, we fly high in the sky, and when they are not happy with us, we go deep down, and our life is like going in the spiral of up and down. So that's what the individual power, the human power does. But then there is another choice that we all can make, is to connect with the universal power and start operating out of that higher power, where everything that flows through us is full of perfection. Excellence flows through you. We never make wrong choices. So when we create this higher knowledge, when we start to bring yogic discipline in our life, when we do yogic stretches, when we do yogic breathing, we connect to that universal power, the power of self within us, the power of Atman, the power of spirit, that attracts cosmic energy from universe, and it fills us with that energy, and now we are operating out of that soul consciousness, and we are always happy. Just like when rivers are flowing, anybody can cross the river, but when they merge in ocean, then rivers have to leave their individuality and become part of the ocean. So they gain oceanic power. Then river is no longer called a river, it's called ocean. Exactly the same way, through yogic practices, when we connect to inner powers, the universal powers, the power of self, then we leave our individuality, the limited power, and we merge in that oceanic power, and we start to operate out of that oceanic power, where everything we do is filled with intelligence. encouraging. And anything we do, it keeps us happy because we always are moving in the right direction, the direction of light. One other thing, last thing that I want to explain before we start today's yogic stretches is, mind you that anything that we are receiving is directly the result of what is going out of us. Try to understand, it's a very important point. Whatever we are receiving, whatever energies we are receiving from the world is direct result of whatever we have been giving out, what's flowing out of us. So whatever we are faced with today is directly the result of whatever we've been doing in the past. So many times what we do is we are focusing on what we are receiving and we want to protect ourselves that we not receive anything hurt, wrong, pain, insult. But switch your focus. Make sure what you are giving, what's flowing through us is pure, positive, vibrant. Because whatever flows through you is what comes back to you, but it comes back 1,000 times more. So if we are positive with yogic practices, if we create pure energy, positive energy, we are thinking positive thoughts, we are happy, we are strong, we are confident, and that is what we are vibrating, that healing energy in this universe, then that's what universe gives us back. So again, take your focus away from everyone, what everyone's doing to you. Take your focus and shift it to yourself, that how I can make myself more strong, more positive, more vibrant, more healing, and more pure, and therefore more happy. Very important. And when we focus on ourselves, then we stay independent. I am not depending upon the world to create that happiness in me. I'm already very happy. And out of that state of happiness, I am interacting with the world. I'm interacting with my loved ones. And my relationships flourish then. My success takes me to a newer peak, newer heights every moment. This is the magic of staying happy from inside, staying peaceful inside, and finally staying strong and balanced. And the only way to fix inside is when we connect with yogic practices and yogic knowledge. So with that, we're going to start today's stretches. Let's go ahead and stand up.